It begins with courage and vision. We, all of us, must take risk for peace. The goal must be a peace in which all sides gain. It must be anchored in security and opportunity for all. It must be a peace that will free young Palestinians to focus on a future of progress and prosperity. It must be a peace that makes Israel a part of the neighborhood. It must be a peace that enables the entire region to look forward with excitement and hope, putting its resources into productive growth, partnering across borders to advance development, finding opportunities, and solving common challenges. This goal is visionary. But my friends, it is obtainable. History shows that longtime adversaries can define new relationships of peace and cooperation. The groundwork for a comprehensive final settlement is already in place. But we need all hands on deck. The international community, especially the United States, must be engaged in moving the process forward to achieve real results. Your responsibility today is paramount. This is because the people of the region still regard the United States as the key to peace. Time after time, there has been progress towards peace when Americans have actively engaged. On behalf of all those who seek and strive for peace in my part of the world, I ask you now to exert that leadership once again. We ask you to join us in this historic effort of courage and vision. We ask you to hear our call to honor the spirit of King Hassan and help fulfill the aspirations of Palestinians and Israelis to live in peace today. My friends, we look to you to play a historic role for not the future generations, but for the generation alive today. Let us say together, no more. Let us say together, let's solve this. Let us say together, yes, we will achieve this. No Palestinian father should be helpless to feed his family and build a future for his sons and daughters. No Israeli mother should fear when her child boards a bus. Not one more generation should grow up thinking that violence and conflict are the norm. This is our challenge as well, and we must not leave it to another generation to meet this challenge. 13 years ago, my father was here to talk about his hopes for peace. Today, we are talking about a promise that is within our reach. We can wait no longer, and that is why I am here before you. We must work together to restore a nation in despair and without hope. We must work together to restore peace, hope, and opportunity. And in doing so, we will begin a process of making peace, not only throughout the region, but throughout the world. How much more bloodshed and how many more lives will it cost for this grave situation to be resolved? I say, no more bloodshed and no more lives being pointlessly taken. The boy traveling to school with his brother in Palestine, let him have a life of peace. The mother watching with fear as her children board a bus in Israel, let her have a life of peace. The father in Lebanon working hard to provide an education for his children, let him have a life of peace. The little girl born in Iraq with her eyes wide and full of wonder, let her have a life of peace. The family together eating their evening meal in Asia, Africa, North America, South America, Europe, Australia, and the Middle East. Let them all have a life of peace. Today, my friends, we must speak. We cannot be silent. The next time a Jordanian, a Palestinian, or an Israeli comes before you, let it be to say, thank you. Thank you for helping peace become a reality. End quote. Thank you. Thank you. What a poignant and powerful speech. And it was a plea. His Royal Majesty the King asked us directly to help change the world, to lead the world, to be the key to peace. There is no doubt the world is in need of a change. In some parts of Africa, the deadly AIDS disease is killing 1 out of every 8 adults. The children are losing their parents, and a whole generation will soon be gone. The children of Africa, the people of Africa, need answers and workable solutions. In the Middle East, Asia, Europe, even here in the United States, families are being destroyed. Children are losing their parents. Wives are losing their husbands to senseless acts of violence by well-financed and organized terrorists. This cannot continue. The children of America, the people of the world, need answers and workable solutions to this deadly problem.